Hey YouTube, it's going to be a quickie. This primarily is for our good buddy a little bit down in one of the southern states. He's known as MD 95 TSI, I believe. He's having an issue that kind of concerns me regarding his light. It blinks. Actually, it scares the hell out of me when sometimes, man, that thing just... What the hell? Oh, okay. What's with the blinking, man? Why the blinking? We don't like you blinking. I don't like you red. I do not like you red. See that? Ooh, we don't like that at all. That's not good. We don't like you, man. You're not friendly. Oh-de-do! Okay. Anyway. All right. Our buddy TS MD 95 TSI, I believe, he's having an issue with this light. And man, I wish I could tell you what it was, bud, because it concerns me. I like to keep that light green, man. When that light's red, I like it to be telling me my battery is low and to bring it home. He's having an issue with the light staying on or blinking all the time. And bro, for the life of me, if I knew what to tell you how to fix it, I would. I'm at a loss too. Let me shut this down. I'm a little lazy to be taking off my canopy because, man, I've got so many rubber bands and zipper ties on this canopy. Get it to try to bypass the ESCs and the little antenna coming out the top. And then, believe it or not, I actually dig the cuts right here. It kind of reminds me... Why is it so... Get your in there, buddy. I like the little grooves in the back right here. Kind of gives me a sort of a feeling of like some kind of like an outboard motor or some kind of jet or some kind of, you know, the back end of some kind of speedboat or something. Anyway, our friend has the same setup that he took out of the case of an x350 and put on rat rod or flame wheel, 330, 340 frame. But since he did it, his light kind of blinks all the time. And he's a smart guy, so he put a voltage meter on his thing to kind of protect himself, because that light blinking the way it is, it's a little unsettling and a little deceptive. But for the life of me, I don't know why his did that. All I could say, bro, is when I changed mine over, the only soldering I did was an extra ESC from the damage and an extra motor. I didn't really disconnect anything or transfer anything. Now, the frame of these frames are sort of like grounded, so you know, you can use these frames kind of like receiver boards, where you can actually solder right onto the frame or solder right onto the board of the frame. All I can think is maybe something's grounded out in the frame if he utilized any part of the frame for its electrical connections. With me, I just disconnected the light that was on the frame, cut a piece of the actual frame and glued it, cut a piece of the actual plastic body of the XK, and then hot glued it to the bottom of the frame, about an inch away from the 3-cell battery. And so the light just kind of sits there and does what its thing, but it's not touching anything. I hope we get to the bottom of that mystery, because I like to see our friends flying, and I certainly don't want the problem that he had, because I would probably make it worse. Okay, peace, you guys. Got a lot of stuff to do today. Oh, and by the way, yeah, there's the Bugs 3 in its broken state, but we'll put it back together. And you know, yeah, I'm thinking the XK motors are probably way more capable of carrying a load than these X16 motors. But I just kind of think that the X16 motors, aftermarket, the replacement motors, are probably not as good, not as strong, probably don't withstand the same surge as the X16 motors that actually comes with an X16. Okay, food for thought. Marquis, I'm out. Peace, you guys.